Welcome! This step-by-step instruction video shows you how to install the Tovertafel 2 as perfectly as the one in this video. Please bear in mind that the Tovertafel should be installed by a skilled technician and that the ceiling must be able to carry a load of 242.5 pounds. Read the installation guide carefully, including the warnings, and complete the installation steps in the order they are presented. This video is intended to support the installation process and does not replace the installation guide. We also provide tips on the best locations to mount the Tovertafel in our online environment, My Tover. First, check the contents of the box. You should find the following: the Tovertafel unit, 2 hooks, 2 Wi-Fi antennas, 1 bag with installation materials for 2 ceiling mounts, 2 cover plates, 2 mounting plates, 2 remote controls, 2 sets of batteries, 2 plugs, 2 standard extenders. Make sure you have the correct tools on hand. Start with measuring the size of the table. In this example, the table is 55.1 inches long. Use the chart in this guide to determine the ideal distance from the Tovertafel unit to the table's surface. In this case, the ideal distance is 47.3 inches. Now measure the height of the ceiling. Attention! This has to be done very accurately, so pay close attention. In order to be able to measure the full distance from the ceiling of the table, we removed a tile from the suspended ceiling. Calculate how long the extender needs to be according to the instructions in the installation guide. The extender is available in various lengths. Compare the hook and the standard extender provided with the height you need. If the extender is not long enough, you can order a longer one. At the end of this video, you can see how to cut the extender to size using the drill guide provided. In this video, the standard extender is used. Now determine where you want to hang your Tovertafel. To do so, you first need to determine the center of the table. In this case, the center is 27.5 inches long and 15.75 inches wide. The Tovertafel is not hung exactly above the center of the table, but slightly to one side. To determine the exact position, do as follows. Starting from the center of the table, measure 4.7 inches along the width and 2.35 inches along the length, and mark with a pencil. The marking can then be transferred to the ceiling with a measuring tape or plumb line. Then draw an alignment line parallel to the table so you know exactly where to attach the mounting plate. Bearing in mind that the Tovertafel should be mounted to swing in a lengthwise direction on the ceiling mount. Mark the exact spots where to drill the holes. Every ceiling is different, so make sure you use appropriate materials for your situation. Never reuse existing drill holes. Do not fasten the bolts too tight. You may need to adjust the mounting plate slightly, hence the lozenge-shaped holes, to ensure the unit is properly aligned with the table edges. You can also attach the mounting plate with screws instead of bolts if the ceiling consists of wooden beams. Now it's time to assemble the extender and the hook. Simply slide the hook over the extender and fasten the bolt. Make sure the bolt protrudes through the nut. Thread the cord through the bottom of the extender and bring it out again at the top. Make sure to have about 8 inches of cord showing from the bottom. Then attach the plug to the power cable. Using a screwdriver, carefully unscrew the cover of the plug. Slide the cover over the cord. It is important that the earth wire and the 2 poles are connected properly to prevent short-circuiting. The ground wire must be in the middle and the 2 poles on the far sides. Ensure that the strain relief is securely fastened. This is very important because the strain relief provides the power cord from becoming accidentally disconnected. Replace the cover and screw back into place. That's done! We are almost there. Now to the last step of the mounting system, fastening the extender. Make sure the sloping side of the extender is attached to the mounting plate so that the power cord does not touch the edge in case of movement. Attach the extender to the mounting plate on the ceiling as shown in the video. You can also attach the extender to the mounting plate first and then hang the whole system from the ceiling. Make sure the strain relief is tightened loosely to the mounting plate, leaving a big loop. Check again if everything is securely fastened. The extender should be able to swing slightly back and forth to cushion the impact when moving the unit, so that there wouldn't be too much pressure on the mounting plate. When satisfied, replace the ceiling tile and drill a hole of about 2 inches in the appropriate position for the hook. If the mounting plate is exposed, you can use a cover plate for a clean look. Simply slide the cover plate over the hook and the extender if applicable. Magnets will pull the cover plate tight against the ceiling. You can now hang up your Tovertafel. Make sure the Tovertafel unit is placed on the hook correctly. The long side of the unit with the plug should face the center of the table. Put the plug in the unit and fasten both antennas. Switch on the Tovertafel unit. Follow the step-by-step instructions in the user guide or watch the other instruction videos to complete the installation. And then it's game time. Have you ordered a longer extender to hang your Tovertafel at the height you want? Then use our calculator tool to determine where to cut the extender. Measure X inches from the hole on the sloping side of the extender and mark with a pencil. Using a metal saw, cut the extender to the desired length and file the sharp edges. Use the drill guide to drill the first hole. Then turn over 180 degrees to drill the other side. Your custom extender is now ready for attaching the hook. For instructions, see the previous video.